Well, sometimes in baseball you have to expect the unexpected, and someone I want to talk about right now is someone who achieved something against you guys we might never see again ever in baseball, given the way things are today. Larry Jaster. He shut out the Dodgers 5 times in 1968. What were your impressions and thoughts of Larry Jaster, and what do you think it was that you guys weren't able to beat him and hit off of him?
It was an amazing stretch of pitching. And the thing that I remember vividly about it is that it seemed, obviously there was pretty good stuff coming up there from him, but it was the location that he was getting our hitters out. He was throwing high fastballs and high cutters and sliders and stuff. And this doesn't mean that he didn't pitch. He did. But we would hit fly balls. If it was 365 to left center, we would hit them 360, and they'd be caught. And we just hit one fly ball after another on him, and we did nothing but fly out and make outs. And Austin, he got totally frustrated in our hitting. And Larry got us out, and I don't mean all high fastballs. I mean he threw some curveballs up there too that normally get hit pretty hard, and we just didn't have the power to get it over the fence, and we'd hit harmless fly balls out there. So one day Austin got so frustrated that he ordered Carol Behringer, who was our batting practice pitcher, and no longer with us, by the way. He ordered him to throw the entire batting practice, and he didn't want him to throw anything but curveballs to the hitters. And and it was kind of a funny thing because we were watching all the batting practice, and CB's throwing curveballs up there, and it's something that you never saw before. And that was Alston's answer to trying to get back at Larry Jaster and beat him. But he had an amazing stretch run where we just couldn't get the job done. And you have to give him credit. I mean, anytime a pitcher dominates a team, it doesn't matter how he's doing it, he's doing it. And it's not by accident when you do it that many times.
So, and how was batting practice like? How often did you guys get hits in batting practice, the team? What was it like hitting curveballs? And just wondering in batting practice how often you guys were able to make contact with the ball since Walter had ordered curveballs to be thrown in response to Larry Jaster.
Well, I think more than anything, it was to get guys' attention to the fact of here's what we're facing, and I think the feat itself of having hit curveballs, I think they took it as a joke, which it kind of was, but at the same time, it got the point across to them that how serious he was about how they were performing against Jaster. And I think every one of them got the message eventually.
How long did it take you to adjust to the lowering of the pitching mound in '69? Because you actually embraced the challenge, you did very well. But how long did it take to adjust? Did it feel weird at first with the pitching mound being lowered?
It didn't. I don't think it affected me that much. The mound itself is something that you have to constantly adjust to. No matter where you're pitching, they're all different. And in fact, that's the first thing that you have to kind of take care of when you start a ball game. Is you got to bear down on your warm-up pitches to find out where your foot's going to hit and how much drop-off there is and so on. And once you get that to feel comfortable, then you've adjusted to that. But anyway, I've got a telephone call coming in here that I've got to take.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Osteen. Maybe we could talk later if you have time, or I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to keep you for your time, but thank you so much.